Hey everybody, welcome back to PlumFiggy Plans. This is Tammy. I hope everyone is doing well and I hope you're excited for June to start. I know that I am. So I am in an unconventional time frame with my daily everyday carry planner, which is that Hobo Neat 2 weeks there. This is my setup. I literally take that with me everywhere. It goes in my purse. I love that it's small and lightweight. And I just love the layout of it. As you can see, I love to use a lot of stickers to decorate with. It's kind of something that I've been doing for a few years now, where every night I spend not even that long, 10 to 15 minutes, maybe half hour tops, just kind of adding as the week goes on, both to the monthly spread and to the weekly spreads. So I don't initially start like in a month with all those stickers on there. What I tend to do, especially on the monthly spreads, is I write down the things that I want to write down in the boxes, because obviously it's a Hobo Neat 2 weeks, there's not lots of room. And then after maybe that week is over, or during the week, as the days have gone by, where there are empty spaces and things, I'll go in and add a sticker. And so I might start the month with 2 or 3 stickers and the name of the month in the sidebar. But then that's it. And so it kind of grows as the month goes on. And same with my weekly spreads. So as you can see, certain weeks I don't have anything or much at all. Other weeks I have a little more writing. That week I didn't feel like planning really. I just felt like I needed to write things down, and then I decorated the left side with just stickers. But it's kind of the same situation there, where I start the week basically with my to-do sticker on the right hand side, and that's it. And I might start the week with a list, or I might not, and the list kind of happens as the week goes on. And so this is a journal that a planner, I shouldn't say a journal, it's a planner. This is a planner that I will have with me at work. It's in front of me along with my work planner all day. And as I'm, thinking through things during the day at work, I'll jot things down. I don't do the stickers at work. I do have a couple of stickers that I might keep with me just for whatever reason. But I don't really do that at work. I really do this all at home. So anyway, my thinking was I was kind of over, and I was done with the Hobo Neat 2 weeks. Emotionally, and just I was ready for a change. And so just flipped through a sticker book that I'm not going to be using. I'll talk about that quickly. That was a Happy Planner sticker book that I've had for a long time. That and this Traveler's Notebook size Happy Planner bullet journal are two that I've really wanted for a long time and to use together. And funny story, I had planned to use the Playful Tile sticker book from Happy Planner to decorate my monthly, or this setup of this planner. But then I've been cleaning my craft room, and I found this other thing from Vicky Booten, the ephemera pack. And then this is a big washi sticker here. There's a couple pages of those, and I just fell in love with it. And I was like, no, this needs to be it. So I decided to use that instead. But anyway, back to why I chose this. I've been really enjoying using my other bullet journal, the A5, that I've been doing for my monthly or daily just recap, memory keeping kind of, and then also journaling, long form journaling if I feel the need. And so I kind of thought, well, I've got all these smaller bullet journals that I've been buying, and I do still have other Hobonichi weeks that I happily and will continue to use. They're not going to go away, but happily will redate them and use them when I feel so inclined. But I felt like doing a change, and so decided that I've been wanting this traveler's notebook bullet journal forever. I think let's now have it be the time when I use it. So at this point, I felt like the intro cover, inside front cover, there was no decoration on these back when they came out with this one. And of course, I had to have some kind of decoration and personalize it. And so I feel like this ephemera pack, and I guess line, this thing is so fiddly, man. I did not enjoy doing this. Thankfully, this is sped up for you guys, but it was kind of painful for me, to be very honest, to get that out without ripping it, and then to get it down on the page in the right place. I kind of just it went where it went, and thankfully it was about right. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, this whole ephemera packet is so my style. I'll probably revisit this at least one more time during the use of this planner, if not more than once. But yeah, I originally was going to use those big number stamps for 2025. But then, I don't know, this just kind of took on a life of its own. I just kind of abandoned all of my original plans and just went with what was in this ephemera pack instead. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. So nice little hello saying there. And I noticed on the back of these ephemera packs, they always have a picture of everything that's included, and they had a picture of some chucks. So I wear those all the time. It's very much me. It's my personality. It's kind of along the lines of my junk journaling love. It's not perfect / art journaling. Yeah. So a little bit of school, I guess, or note, school paper idea / office kind of theme. Documented, I guess, would be another way. There they are. So documented is another way I kind of think of it. The ripped paper, the torn edges, that's so me. Bright colors, happy. Yeah, so anyway, I'm trying to get some inspiration, trying to figure out if there's any words or anything that could maybe work better for what I was kind of thinking I wanted to do. Honestly, the shoes, the Chucks, Chuck Taylors, they're a little larger than I expected them to be, and so thankfully I made it work. I didn't intend to cover the entire this planner belongs to printing and all that, but in the end I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's definitely different, and it doesn't match at all with the outside cover. I mean, I don't know, it's bright, I suppose, but it doesn't really match. So that's okay though. I'm totally cool with that. That's one thing I love about junk journaling, especially, is turning a page and not knowing what to expect on the next side, like a surprise. So I definitely did that with the intro of this journal. But yeah, so I'm just gonna glue this down and hopefully get it centered and all fitting on the page correctly without getting in the crease. Thankfully it all fit just perfectly, and that is the finishing touch there. So rather than using those large stamps, I'm just going to go ahead and use these little alphabet stamps instead. And I don't know how many months I'll get in this journal, I keep saying journal, in this planner. So I didn't finish that. I just did June and then a dash because I'm starting it in June. I'm hoping I can get through December and maybe beyond December. We'll see. I don't know how much I'm going to use extra pages in here and whatnot. So it's just going to say 2025 June through whenever, and then I'll add my name at the end. Okay, so now moving on. The next most important thing that I use in my Hobonichi weeks is that yearly calendar. I think I've heard people call it a calendex. It's basically every day of the year in grid form at the beginning of the Hobonichi weeks. And I use that to kind of track certain different things, some medication that I take, my weight, headaches, a little bit of health stuff. And then, I might decide to add more to it later if I feel like I need to. I kind of regret choosing this pen for this particular setup. It was messy. That was one of the newer released gel pens from a subscription box from Archer and Olive. It's in the navy color. I thought it would be cool because it was a navy color, and it would work well with that ephemera pack that I'm using, but it was messy. I cut past I even had to use some correction tape to get rid of some blobs, but you can even still see it's a little bit messy in places, which normally wouldn't bother me so much, but when you already have such small space to write in already, I didn't love that. For next time, if I do this again in a bullet journal and a traveler size one, I'm going to see if I can stretch it one more dot over for each month. So give it one extra width of space. Because I don't really need the margins so much in this one. More so I use the actual daily stuff. And it's not like I am putting something in here daily. Like, it's once a week, and then maybe a little more than that if I have headaches or whatever. I used to track my cycle. Don't need to do that anymore. If it comes back, then I guess I'll do that again. But yeah, so that's why I decided these are washi stickers and you can write on them if you need to. And so I normally wouldn't have covered the actual writing space with a sticker, but I figured, well, I can see through it. It's a little hard for you to see on the screen, but I can see through it fine to see the day. And so what I'm writing on here is small enough that it'll be fine. So it was design over function in this case. So at this point now I'm just kind of trying to see. I feel like it needs a little more and not quite sure what, but then I realized, these stars could be really fun. So just started putting those stars all across the spread. And in the end, I'm really happy with how this all turned out. Now, as I'm saying this as someone who hasn't actually used it yet, but again, I don't think it's going to be a problem writing over those washi stickers. They're like paper. They're not like shiny or anything, so they should take ink fine. Shouldn't be an issue. So I love all the colors too. It's just it turned out really fun. And I'm really pleased with it. It was a lot of work, honestly, doing all those lines. It took kind of a long time. In retrospect, I definitely would use a much thinner pen, maybe a 0.1 pen rather than that one. I think that one might have been a 0.5. Even a 0.3 pen would have been better, but it is what it is. And if it's something where I absolutely can't deal with it, then I could always cover it up, I guess, and redo it, or just do it again at the back of the book and use it there instead. But I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I'll work with it. So that I felt like it just needed a little bit something more there too. And that just says capture the moments, which is kind of perfect. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing. And yeah, found a few more spots that I wanted to fix with some correction tape. And then, had to draw another line. So I did pull out this tab because I wanted to be able to get to this page quickly and easily. And in my Hobonichi weeks, I do have this tabbed off with a Midori index tab. I love those little things. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to use those in this journal planner. I should have tested that first before I put the tab on there, but it's okay. The only reason I'm saying it like this is because the placement I chose, it's kind of in the way of the elastic band when I close the planner up. So it may or may not stay. We'll see. So far, it's not bothering me too much, but we'll see. In daily practice and use, I might get annoyed with that and, I don't know, cut off the tab and cover it with something maybe and go with a Midori index tab instead. But for right now, it's doing its job, and it's not too bad. So yeah, just cut that in half because I'll glue the way that they did those. I don't know why they did them. They didn't do it so that you could fold it over like a normal one would be. So I had to cut it in half and then just glue that half down. And then when I finish decorating the next spread, I'll glue the other side down to be its mirror. Okay, so then this next spread is going to be my future log. So again, a lot of setup for me in the background of not so much drawing lines, but writing out numbers for the calendars. I just did July through December. So since I'm starting this in June, I figure I probably won't use this after December, but if I need to, I can always add another page at the back, or I don't know, wherever December ends, I can start 2026 with another setup. But yeah, so lots of writing of numbers there. It's the first time I've really done that, and I'm glad I used the pen that I used. It's a really fine line pen. The stickers that I'm using are from Papery Planning. I bought them several years ago. Honestly, I don't even know if you can get them anymore. But they're just the monthly months in her script font, and they're for the Hobonichi week. So they're really small. Like, it's hard to read them, honestly, in some ways. I was really struggling with drawing these lines. I don't know what my problem was, but this side of the page is going to be where I actually write down my future things, if I have any. So just kind of, I'm making a section for each of those 6 months. So that's basically what this is. But yeah, I was really having a hard time drawing those first few lines and getting them all. I think I was tired, I guess, but thankfully each one of these little sheets of stickers has enough for 3 years of months. So I guess I'm using only half of them. So I'll have to figure out what to use the rest of them for. But they were perfect for this, so I'm not mad about that at all. And then just finishing that side with Tombow marker to shade in every other line. I just think that really looks nice. I think it really helps to kind of quickly and easily finish things off and make it look homemade too. So I just really like that. I think the color I chose was a little darker than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be a lighter one, but that's okay. It's fine. It'll be easy to read black ink on anyway. So I had left some space at the top for a header, a title, and that piece, I don't know, it just kind of called out to me. I didn't even really look. It just was there. I grabbed it and it was the absolute perfect size, and it really matched with what I had done already on the previous spread. So we went with that one. And I put it in kind of the perfect spot to where that tab fit perfectly. So I did root around in there more to see if I could find, I didn't know if I wanted to put future log. I mean, obviously I know what that is. I didn't really feel like I needed it to say future log. I thought if it had something kind of interesting about, a little phrase or saying that would be kind of fitting for this would be fine for me too. But I just didn't find anything, so I just skipped past that for you guys to have to watch all that. And in the end, I went back to my new Dymo label maker, which I love. Just got it last week and absolutely loving it. And I did future log on there. So, and actually I'm really happy that I did that because I had used that at least once already, maybe twice in previous pages, and I think it just looks really cool. So pretty simple. And then again, I kind of felt like it just needed some more color. It needed something. So I went back to these stickers and was thinking, okay, do a washi strip maybe. There's really not room for that. These labels were fun, but I didn't know that I wanted to cover things really with them like I did on the previous page. So in the end, I'm going to use those little dots, the colorful dots on the other sticker page. But first I decided I needed to use this and really badly cut it out. It's so not even or good. I mean, it's very homemade looking. We'll just say that. But I thought it was kind of fun just to kind of put a little pin on that. And then I'll add the little colorful dots on the left side, and then that'll be it for this spread. All right, so that's all done. Next spread I wanted to do is just a really open spread for me to put some to-do lists. And that's really all that I had for this opening setup of this new planner. So join me as I continue to add monthly spreads and calendar. I don't know how I'm going to do it in this one. I don't typically share this one as much because it's got some personal information in it. And like I said, I do it as the week goes along. So it's not like it's easy for me to film that because I do it while I'm watching TV and stuff. So, but I think I'll come up with something. Maybe we'll do a recap or something at the end of every month. We'll see. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today as we set up my new planner. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.